Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Mandalorian Chronicles. So for today, what I wanted to tell you guys is I'm actually your teacher, Mr. Paris. So for today's experiment, if you have any questions, whether we're in class or not, you can always look at this video here. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what you could do as an example. Okay? So these are some of the materials that you guys could use. You're going to start off with a tray or some sort of area in which when the water pours in, it'll pour into here and it won't get on your nice kitchen table or on the floor or anything like that. So you kind of want something to kind of like prop everything up on. You're going to get some paper, some hopefully random paper. This is just junk mail. I'm going to end up tearing up and kind of crumbling. You're going to want to use that for both to show the litter of your watershed as well as you're crumpling, just to kind of elevate the land itself. You're going to want to use some sort of wrap like aluminum foil or plastic wrap to kind of make that uneven level change. You're going to want to get some form of pollutants or some representation of pollutants. So I kind of picked up some chili powder, some food coloring, and some, fun little sprinkles. I kind of added a few little, random toys here just to kind of show little watershed area. And then you're going to get a water bottle. Now this is a 409. This is not 409 in the bottle. It was empty, and I filled it up with water. So let's build it. So as you can see here, I kind of ripped up that junk mail and I placed them everywhere just to kind of elevate when I put my aluminum foil down. Also made a small little pile just for trash here. Okay, so I'm going to take my aluminum foil, kind of place it down over top, and I'll press it down not so it flattens, but so that way it does look a little more elevated. So this is what it'll look like as far as my watershed. I even kind of elevated the entire tray a little bit, so that way when the water does flow, it actually has somewhere to go down to. Okay. So what I want to do now is take my little figures. I'm just gonna place them around, so you can kind of decorate this however you'd like. So let's say this is where Bob works. Yes, I didn't just name him Bob. This is where the pet farm is, over here. And then this is where the construction site is for new land, is up here. Okay, so there's kind of like my watershed area there. Now, first things first, I have these fun little sprinkles, and as we all know, we can be whatever we want them to be. So I'm gonna make it where the animals at the zoo, well, they got a lot of droppings. Okay, and then, that construction site, there's a lot of pollutants in there and a lot of chemicals that they want to try to use. So I'm going to add that sort of thing right there. Okay? Now Bob is a very, very not nice person, where he just throws trash everywhere. So I'm just going to litter some trash around Bob. And then let's say the area just went through a devastating time frame where, you know what? There's just a bad dropping of a chemical spill. All right. So this is what you should have as far as your landmark. Okay. And then what you're going to end up doing is using that spray bottle, because again, what we're going to do is show how rain affects our watershed. So as I kind of use the spray bottle here, you can kind of see where all the rain is going to be collecting. And all of a sudden there's like a little happening. And as you can kind of see, the rain will start to flood down, especially when you see that chemical spill. So when you get to all this, you end up seeing how much pollution is basically in our water system if all the water gathers down below. So kind of look where everything started from and where it's at. Okay? So that's basically how you'll make your watershed. And then again, just follow the directions within the module to answer any questions that you guys have. All right? All right. Hope you guys have fun with it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know.